Rebecca. Whoa. She spells her name so fun. Queen.
Hello. Say hello. Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Woody. Woody, say. What are you doing? If you can see him, we've also got another one. Hello, say hi. Okay. Woody. Alright, I'm going to put him down. I thought I would do the fanfiction tag today because I saw this new YouTuber that I found. I'll link her channel down below because I can't remember the name of it. I just found her channel and stop staring at me. I really like the idea of a fanfiction tag, so I'm gonna do it for you. Let's go. How? You're really putting me off. How and when did you discover fanfiction? How old were you? So I can't remember exactly how old I was. I think I was probably around like 11 or 12 when I discovered fanfiction. I'm pretty sure the first thing I discovered was My Chemical Romance fanfiction. I just discovered it from being part of the fandom. I don't remember what website. I think I was on... I don't think Twitter was a thing back then. It must have been. I don't know how I found it, but I found it somehow and I started reading them, so yeah. How has fandom and fanfiction evolved since you found it? I don't think it has evolved, to be honest. Other than there's more like weird creepy fanfictions out there that people kind of write just to get the attention. Like there's this one called The Skin Fic. I think that's Dan and Phil. There's like really weird creepy ones out there. I've read one about Gerard Way that was really, really weird. I know he had a fanfiction written about him and his girlfriend, his daughter, which was really, really gross and disgusting. I think some people just write things because they just want the attention and they just want, or they think that it's a creative idea to create something gross and weird. They think it's a new idea, but stop looking at me. That's the only way it's really changed for me. Do you still engage with it the way you used to? No, definitely not. I used to read fanfiction more than I read real books. I used to read... There was this one fanfiction that I literally loved and I read it for years on end and I followed her story for years on end and I loved it so much. And now my camera's dying. This is perfect. I'll see you in a bit. Say goodbye, Wood Egg. Wood Egg. Fine. My camera died and I had to charge it. So, do you still engage with it the way you used to? So like I was saying, yeah, I used to read fanfictions every single night. There was this one that I was super addicted to and I literally read it every single night. It was such good writing. Some fanfiction is better than some books that I've read. However, some fanfictions are also just written because someone had an idea and they might not exactly be the most what's the word? I'm definitely not the most whatever I'm trying to say literary person, and it's not the best writing, but sometimes the idea comes across, I guess. I also used to write fanfictions, which you know because I made a video. You can click that down below. To write fanfictions about mainly My Chemical Romance and also Harry Potter. I also used to write Twilight fanfiction back in the day, but I don't really write fanfiction anymore. I actually wrote a chapter for one of my old stories a few months ago and it's still on my laptop, so I need to like post it, but I'm still writing it, but I haven't really written in a few months, so no, I'm definitely not engaged as much as I used to be because I don't really read or write them too much anymore. Definitely don't read them anymore. Which fandoms do you enjoy reading / writing? I enjoy reading the most. I would say back in the day I enjoyed reading the most whatever I was the most into at the time. So My Chemical Romance mainly. I read Ferrard, which is Frank and Gerard Way fanfictions, all the time. What are your OTPs? My OTPs! I also just made an OTP video. I'm not sure if it's going to be posted before this or not, but I'll leave that in the description. My OTPs are Gerard Way and Frank, Damon and Elena, Klaus and Caroline, John and Sherlock, Ron and Hermione, Alison and Emily. I have so many OTPs I literally couldn't even tell you. Have you told anyone that you write fanfiction? Yeah, I made a video about it a while ago, so I was very scared that people would come across my fanfiction, so I just decided to just make a video about it. And I thought it was funny and people enjoyed it, and I actually am still proud of my written works, and I really want to write more, so I might try and get back into that. However, try and write my own original stuff. Sorry, Wood Egg. Sorry, my camera cut out again. It's just hard because I have a full-time job, and on the weekends my hobby is doing this, making videos. However, I could do some writing this week because I'm not really up to too much and I'm off work for the week, so I might do a little bit of writing as well as making videos. But obviously making videos takes quite a long time and you have to put quite a lot of effort into them, or some of them anyway. Trying to keep up drawing, making videos and writing is very, very hard, but writing is something that I've neglected for a couple years now, so I want to get back into it. Yeah, I've told people that I write, basically. What does fanfiction mean to you? For me, fanfiction means, this is cheesy, people, young writers who are inspired to write, writing out, basically what I use fanfiction for is I use existing characters to make up my own storylines and my own story, because where I lack creatively where I lack is trying to make my own characters and my own story. Well, not my own story, but my own world. I'm good at making a storyline, I'm just bad at making my own characters, so I use characters that are already there, and I use their characteristics and their personalities to shape them, and then I use them to write a story around it. What I'd really like to practice is, of course, writing my own characters and writing my own world, so I'm gonna try and do that. I've been on a writer's block for like a year, probably 2 years, 3 years, so I'm still waiting to get out of it. Do you prefer canon-based fanfiction or AU? So canon-based is like where, if I were to write a Sherlock one based on the BBC series, I would write it based in that world, so I would write it modern day Sherlock era, exactly that way. But if I were to write an AU, I might write it in the Victorian era, but with the characters from BBC, and I might change some things up. I don't mind. I think all ideas are pretty freaking cool, and if it's well written and the story is intriguing and engaging, then yeah, I'll read it. Tell us about a fan fiction you have read or written. So I wrote this fan fiction once, I think I mentioned it in my other video, that was really, basically I was listening to an Avril Lavigne song, and I know that's such a weird inspiration for writing, but I just started imagining this whole scene in my mind and this whole like kind of music video type thing to it, which I do quite a lot when I'm listening to music. I imagine how I could direct a music video to it. Is that weird? And I really want to do directing in the future. I started imagining this whole kind of story around it, and so I started writing a story to the lyrics, and it was so vivid in my mind. I just sat up in bed, got my laptop, and I was just like typing away, and I've never done that before, where I'm having these ideas and I just go and straight away just write it down, and it turned out really good, and it's one of my proudest fan fictions. I definitely should do that more often. Maybe that will be one of my resolutions this year, is to, you know, start writing down ideas as they come to me so that I don't forget them, and start acting them out and start writing more. This whole video has been me saying that I need to write more. I need to write more. I've just had an epiphany. An epiphany, Woody. Ooh, it said mischief managed. That tag was written by a Harry Potter lover. So I just thought I'd do the fanfiction tag. I saw another YouTuber do it, and fanfiction has always been a part of my life, well, since I was a teenager, and I thought it would be cool to make a video like this one. Shall we say goodbye, Woody? Do you think he'll growl at me? Come here. Come here, baby. Good boy. Okay, maybe not. Woody! Woody! Why do you hate me? Why are you showing up like this? You're making me look like a bad person. Anyway, Max is looking. Oh, look at him. Oh, guys! He like blends in with the sofa, you can hardly see him. If you enjoyed this video, then you can give me a like, you can comment if you so wish, and answer some of the questions that I answered. I might leave the tag questions in the description because I hate when people don't leave the tag questions in the description, because then I have to do my own research. Ugh, too much. Yeah, if you click my subscribe button, then next to it there's a bell, and if you click that, you'll get notifications for whenever I make a new video. And yeah, I make new videos every single Sunday, sometimes more often if I'm off work or whatever. And yeah, see you guys next Sunday. Goodbye. Can you put your paw? Put your paw to the screen. Put it. Woody. Thanks.
You know what, Rebecca? Your name's spelled weird.
And really at the beginning you said it was so cool.